What is up, everybody? Today is the morning of the Sailfish Smackdown. Sun's coming up. Got all the kayakers lined up along the beach. Gonna get my bait out there, this little right there bait boat, and we'll get going. Stay tuned.
All right, drive in first. Okay, clicks in, rudder down. Okay.
All right, good.
Hop in. All right, hold on. Let me get your live well set up. You just open so you make sure it's up.
All right, looks like we got out here. Yes, please. Thank you.
You're the first guy that let write down his name, and then we started writing them down, bro.
3.
Yeah, I got him in the trap.
5. Thank you, brother.
Oh, you got a runner, baby.
Oh, you're the man. Thank you.
Hey, good luck, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1, go, go, go! Good luck today, guys. Stay safe. Catch some sailfish. Let's go!
We're about a half mile off the beach. The only two guys ahead of me right now, my buddy Farrell and this South African dude Paul, man, who are both in stealth kayaks. So trying to get a little bit of a safe distance, get to that spot before everybody can. But oceans, every once in a while there's like a decent wave and I have to slow down, but luckily I've been able to kind of maintain like 4.5 miles per hour when there's not much wave height. All right, hit my mark. Gonna get my rod out. Get the hook. All right, let's get ourselves a goggle eye. Nope, just need one. There we go. Put you back. Get the hook, and we're just gonna hook this guy through the nose, hard part of the nose, out the top. All right, there's our lucky first goggle. Put that there. All right. So we got our goggle eye out. Now it's kind of sitting in waiting time. keep my eyes peeled if I see something on the surface. Alright, status update. It's about 8 o'clock. My buddy Farrell had a hookup at 7:55, but he lost it. But good news is we're in an area where there's fish. Hoping we could get back on them. We're gonna go reset our drift right now, but stay tuned. Alright, we're letting this out. There's our bait right there, about 50 feet down. Oh, got it all cooked up on that.
Radio check, radio check.
Something just took a run off, so I got it in free spool. Slowly gonna ease into it.
Trying to find you. We need a depth, we need a building, something other than a yellow kayak on the right side of the lighthouse. We need more, please.
I had a taker and I dropped it. Dang. It doesn't feel like I got my bait on either. Dang. That stinks. I got smoked. Yep. Completely, look at that. Completely cut. Dang. I mean, you never want to lose a fish, but at least hearing that reel scream for 5 seconds was, you know, somewhat exciting. Actually, tighten this up. There we go. My guess is it was a king, possibly a barracuda, something with teeth. I don't think it was a sail. At least I hope it wasn't a sail.
A yellow kayak wrapped with a bunch of fish on it.
All right, let's try this again. Fresh goggle eye. Sorry, buddy. Hopefully you're luckier than your friend was. Alright, let's alright, 2 hours in and I've seen 2 sailfish, but no takers. Listening to the radio, there has been 3 hookups, but 0 landed so far, so it's kind of been a rough morning overall for everyone. Fish are here, just gotta find the way to get on them. Right now I'm heading south to try and redrift. See a few other kayakers out to my right. While we are heading this way, I got a goggle eye behind the kayak about, I don't know, 50, 60 yards, just trolling them. I'm hooked into something. I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that barracuda? Shark? Yeah, shark. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, man. Alright, let's get you. He's hooked right in the corner, man. He wasn't getting away. Let me undo this. Ah, damn. Go figure. I told myself I wouldn't do 2 lines for this exact reason. Unclip so I don't Alright, lesson learned, do not fish two rods. I'm not even sure what type of shark this is, and dealing with a shark in the ocean on a kayak isn't the most ideal situation. Luckily he's tiny little shark, where that song Baby Shark came from. Alright, let's see, how are we gonna strap this back in just in case. I won't lose my buddy Farrell's rod. Alright, let's put you actually put this over here. This is where I wish I brought a pair of D-hookers. Well, this guy wasn't done. Slice right through my hand. There we go. I really didn't want to bring him into the kayak. Bonehead move of the morning. I'm trolling a goggle eye to the side, my left side, and I end up running up on my buddy and didn't really think twice about it. I end up hooking his rudder. So that's how we started the day. Not the most glamorous start, but at least there's no skunk. I don't know if juvenile shark is the ticket, but it was, at least it was fun to catch something so far after losing 2 fish. Alright, I'm going to try and do that same zigzag pattern that we just did where we got cut off. My thoughts are kingfish or king mackerel, or possibly a wahoo, but more than likely a king. Very quick hit, very quick clean. I don't think, unless it was like a sailfish that got wrapped around the bill, but I don't think that's what it was. So I'm gonna keep zigzagging this pattern. It seems like this last half hour has really picked up for a lot of kayakers. I've heard 4 or 5 different guys on the radio saying they were hooked up, lost, but some dude hooked into a decent sized shark, I think like a tiger shark possibly. So the day is young, you know. You kind of need that one takeoff just to get you going again, because it could be pretty monotonous out here, you know, hours on end and not getting a touch. But a lot of this fishing is boom or bust, man. You're either having the greatest day of your life or one of the slowest days of your life. Now, I will say one of the challenging things of this tournament is it's only circle hooks, no metal leaders allowed. So, you know, you have to pretty much hook a king perfectly to get one, which Lord knows how hard that is, because if you're landing it, I'm fishing 20-pound test, you know, they bite right through that and no problem. Just trying to keep zigzagging. When I hit, I'm gonna say 115, I'll probably jet back out. I know guys have been hooked up multiple depths. Furthest I heard was 200 feet. Shallowest I've heard today was about 76. So, I mean, I think they're just moving everywhere. All right, get another goggle eye. This guy looks like a winner. He's been hooked before, but he's still kicking. Actually, you know what? Let's get a fresh one. Day's almost over. Whatever we don't use, going back to the ocean. So, last goggle eye standing is going to be the lucky winner of the day. And I'm just going through the nostril, just like so. Let's get set up again for that run. It's funny, man, towards the end of the day there seems to be a lot more life around, because I stopped here earlier and there was nothing on the screen except for the wreck. But now there's multiple fish, multiple depths. 40 feet down is the shallowest I see stuff, and stuff all the way down at 60 and 80. Might be time for me to maybe throw a deep drop rig on. That's something, that's a good mark under us right now. Problem though is getting this fish down. Oh, there's a fish. Oh. What did we just hook into? Oh, oh. Did he just break me off? No. Oh. Man. Heartbreak again. Yup. Bit me right off again. Man. We're getting to where we just got bit off, or kind of looked at the leader and the leader got chafed higher up, which I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't think sail, but you never know. My buddy lost one because it wrapped around the bill, chafed the line and broke it. Oh man, we're about an hour before we got to be back on the beach, which means we got like 30 minutes of fishing left. So this might be my last hurrah right here. I think I got something. Yep, fish on. Oh, bit me off, I think. You see that? God damn. Clean. I got my last live bait, so we're gonna try and make this guy hopefully one fish. I'm gonna, ooh, almost dropped our last bait. I'm gonna hook him through the tail, let him swim down. One last drop. By doing that, at least he can get down. Sometimes you hook them in the nose and they don't want to go directly down. Let's see if can't get one more fish.
Jack Wheatley, come in. Jack Wheatley.
Oh, did you see that? I think that might have gotten bit off already. Holy smokes. Another bite off. God dang it. I have to use the net. This guy's ornery. There's a reason he's the last gog.
Fish on, Green Hobie, 65 feet, just south of the pier.
Let's go through there. Perfect. See if we can't get one more fish. Something just took a strike at the gog, but let it go. It was like a real quick strike. Curious if he'll come back. God. Yikes. Well, alright, man. They just made a call over the radio. Time to head back. Not the way we wanted the tournament to go, but I'm honestly not mad. You know, first time doing this ever, so kind of proud that I got out here and weathered the storm. But you know, we'll be back at it next year and give it another shot. Thanks for watching. All right, man, so back in Jersey. Not too happy about that. The weather's about 60 degrees cooler here and the sun is not out. It's nice gloomy gray sky, but overall, man, such a cool experience, man. I really appreciate my buddy Farrell, really good guy, great fisherman, for taking me under his wing and teaching me everything he knew. Without his help, I probably wouldn't even made it out the surf. I mean, he taught me a lot of knowledge about that type of offshore fishery, and you know, I can't thank him enough. I can't wait to see him this summer. Hopefully I could repay him when he comes up this way. I will say this, I've learned a lot of lessons. Being that was the first time I was out in the ocean, you know, down south, I found that area is a treasure trove of various fisheries, man. Like when we were on our way out, we passed so many different reef sites and wrecks, and every time I passed over one, I was like wishing I had some type of jig set up that I could just kind of jig. But you know, fishing a sailfish tournament that, you know, you were only permitted to use circle hooks, I didn't pack anything that would be deemed illegal for the tournament. But now that I look back on it, I wish I had one more day to get out there just to do a little bit of reef fishing, because every reef site that we passed over was like stacked, and you know, any baits I dropped over the reef did not last very long. Granted, I was only fishing fluoro and mono, which, you know, you're going to get cut off a lot of times there with if you don't have metal leaders, fishing live bait like that. But you live and learn, and you know, next year I'm looking forward to going back down, hopefully, and doing a little bit better than what we did this year.